Hello everyone out there in YouTube land, and welcome back to my channel for the first installment of my music / entertainment memorabilia collection. So after I went through my collection, I noticed that, no surprise, the good majority of the stuff is 1980s music, which I'm a huge fan of. And what else? Oh, and there is also a good quantity devoted to Depeche Mode, which I was and still a big fan of, the White Stripes and Jack White, obviously, and the Beastie Boys. So what I'm going to show you now is going to be the collection that does not include those three groups. So if you want to see those, stay tuned for future videos, and I'll do one each devoted to messing this up. One video devoted to each of those bands. So yeah. Anyway, so I'm going to show you a bunch of stuff now. Okay. So the first record I'll start off with, I found this in the American Legion. Totally 1980s. I actually have it framed and hanging on my wall. It's one of my treasures. This is Falco. How does anybody remember Rock Me Amadeus? Yes, Falco. Such a great singer. So 1980s. He also sang Der Kommissar, which was yeah, his song, and then it was covered by, I forget the name of the band, After the Dark or some band. Anyway, so Falco. So this is, yes, this is the Rock Me Amadeus album. So gorgeous he was, and he died tragically in a car accident, I think, when he was still quite young. Okay, so there's that. And this is going to include records, programs, all kinds of stuff. So the next thing I have, I know you're going to be really shocked. This is what happens when you are when you grow up listening to what your parents listen to. This is a program from a Neil Diamond concert that I went to. My parents love Neil Diamond. I love Neil Diamond too. I won't be ashamed to say it. This is the 2001-2002 World Tour. And yeah, he wore this. He just looked like a nose with he just looked like a giant disco ball with a nose in some of these outfits. So yeah. So there's a bit of what it looks like. There's some of the program there. Okay, so that's Neil Diamond. Now going way back to the other end of the spectrum, back to the 1980s. This I found in the discount bin. Who remembers Corey Hart? I wear my sunglasses at night. I know I can't sing. Anyway, he used to sing Sunglasses at Night, which, if I've done that, I've worn sunglasses at night, and you know what you find out? You can't see shit. So yeah, Corey Hart. This is not the Sunglasses at Night album, but it's so 1980s, I had to have it. So I picked it up for super cheap in the discount bin at some store somewhere. So there's that. Then I picked this up before she passed away, and this is such a great album. I really enjoyed it. It's Joan Rivers, What Becomes a Semi-Legend Most. And I also have, you'll see in the inside dust jacket, there was an alternate version of this album made with this cover on it. Now if I take this out, I won't, okay, watch. Now I'm not going to be able to get it back in the jacket. But anyway, there was an alternate version of this. And if you've seen my house tour, you know that this alternate version of the album is hanging on my wall. And then it had, on the person's wrist here, it said Joan Rivers puts out for DJs who play this album. So that's hanging on my wall. I would have taken it off the wall like I did with the Falco record, but it's just hanging too high up, and I just don't want to do that. Okay, moving on. Let's do some Broadway. I am not a fan of Broadway shows, and most of these I went to because somebody dragged me to them. So I have here, my ex-boyfriend dragged me to this show, and I have playbills, and I have ticket stubs from West Side Story. So I went to see this at the Palace Theater on January 22nd, 2010. And the tickets were, these were balcony seats. $46.50 per ticket. He kept his stub. He would only let me keep my stub. So yeah, West Side Story. And I still have the bag. I still have it in the bag. Okay, from the theater. And I don't know. So anyway. This is the program from West Side Story. It was, I mean, I only liked one or two of the numbers. I really wasn't digging it. I'm not a musical person. I'm not a musicals person, you know? So, yeah, there was that. Then I got this playbill from Phantom of the Opera, which I also went to see. I got a program in here somewhere. Let's see, what else? Oh, I got a playbill from the Addams Family, which I went to see, which was great. I really loved that one because it was like a play. It wasn't a musical. Phantom of the Opera sucked. I'm sorry for you guys who love that show and go to see it multiple times, but I just don't get it. Then I have a program. I'm going to cover up the name here. So this, I don't know, how many of you remember Crystal Gale? Well, anyway, she played a show at the college that I went to, and I was doing, you know, stuff with entertainment there at the college, helping out, and so I got an autograph from Crystal Gale. Yeah, I got an autograph from Crystal Gale. And is she dead now? I don't know. I have to look that up. Oh, so going back to the 80s, and I know I have the other album in here somewhere. Where is it? Okay, this is so in miscellaneous order. Who remembers Stacy Q? Two of Hearts. Yes, Stacy Q. So totally 80s. Okay, so this is for a single called Insecurity, which I have no idea. I've never heard of this album before. But I do have Two of Hearts in there somewhere. I gotta bring that out. So yeah, Stacy Q. This was at the bottom of a discount bin, obviously, with Corey Hart. So yeah, I had to have it. Because I so remember, if you guys remember the Two of Hearts video, oh, so good. Anyway, if you're a child of the 80s, then you have to love Billy Idol, who is still great. Okay, this plastic has been on this record so long that it's sticking to it. Okay, so do you guys all know what a picture disc is? Okay, I'm about to show you. So this is when an image is printed directly onto the vinyl of an album. So I have a picture disc here of Billy Idol, which I bought off of eBay. This is an actual record that you can play. You probably shouldn't, because if you scratch the record, it won't be worth anything. You know, especially because of the picture. So here's the front of the album, and this is an interview picture disc. They used to make interview discs like for CDs and stuff. I remember my favorite question that they ever asked Billy Idol is, what is your real name? And he said, my real name is Billy Idol because that is the name I have given myself. It was so cool. He was the greatest. He is the greatest. Okay, and then here's the back of the album. I don't know if he's doing like a kung fu thing. I don't know what's going on there, but isn't he gorgeous? Gorgeous. Yes, so love, love, love Billy Idol. And it came in this plastic sleeve, so I'm going to put it back in there. Anyway, moving on to more Billy Idol. This is one of the coolest things ever. I bought this on eBay. This is Billy Idol, and this is the single for White Wedding. Now you may say, oh, what's so great about that? It is on limited, special edition white vinyl. How cool is that? So I will show you. There it is. Billy Idol on White Wedding on white vinyl. So cool. One of my favorite things ever. Okay, moving on. So, totally out of the spirit of things. You know, this is not really my complete collection because I've sold a lot of stuff. I sold a lot of stuff. And one of the artists that I sold a lot of stuff of is Marilyn Manson. Because I used to be a big fan and now not so much. So when I needed some extra cash, the first thing that went was my Marilyn Manson collection. But this was a gift from the Bad Enabler, I believe. This is a made in the UK picture disc for mechanical animals, I believe. No, this is for the Dope Show. So this is Very Scary, Marilyn Manson, for the Dope Show. And it says made in the UK. It's in the plastic sleeve still. Okay, so I mean, I could show it to you outside of the sleeve if you guys are really interested. That's what it looks like. Okay, so yeah, there's that. And I'm trying to move through this quickly. So I have this comic book, and it's probably worth big money now. I only paid $2 for it, but I have it in its clear, you know, in the special protective container thing, packaging, that I put it in. So this is a Prince comic book. Rest in peace, Prince. I used to be a big fan when I was a kid, but then as I got older, not so much. So there's that. Then I found a postcard. I don't know where I bought this. This is a postcard for 16 Candles. Who remembers that movie? Okay. Then also, when I was an undergrad at college, somebody else who played a show, and he was awesome. Let me tell you, he put on a concert. The man was incredible. And he was older then. He must have been in his 50s, 60s. And he charged for autographs. That sucked a little bit. But I got an autograph anyway, and he's dead now, so it's probably worth big money. And that is, hey, hey, we're the Monkees. Davy Jones from the Monkees. So, yes, I got this. He signed it in front of me. That is an authentic Davy Jones autograph. And, yeah. Okay. This is such a disturbing album. Rod Stewart. Who doesn't love Rod Stewart? Okay. Man still wears spandex leggings now, and he's got a droopy butt. Anyway. So, this is my favorite Rod Stewart album cover. This is Rod Stewart, Blondes Have More Fun, and it's a picture disc. And this is the back of the album. Okay, I'm going to take out the picture disc so you can see both sides. I haven't taken this out of the packaging in, I can't remember how long, and it's wedged in there. Oh. This is going to be a bitch to take out. Okay, I'm sorry, I've been swearing. Okay. Do you guys collect music memorabilia? Comment down below. I am not going to be able to get this thing out of the packaging. Oh, okay, I got it. I don't think that's ever been taken out of the packaging. All right. So this is Rod Stewart, Blondes Have More Fun. And then, oh, this is cute. And the back says, or do they? Yeah, that was probably one of his many wives. Yeah, so Rod Stewart. I saw him in concert. I had a program from that concert, but I think I lost it. I don't think I sold it. I'm definitely sure that I didn't sell it. This thing is so hard to get back in the freaking packaging. Okay, I'm going to do that later. Yeah, so moving on. Oh, this is one of my favorite. A lot of these things are attached to memories. Okay, so I had to, I'm going to have to cover my name on this because it's personalized. So I was working doing entertainment related stuff, and I had the chance to meet Curtis Blow, who is a pioneer of rap music and was gorgeous. Still, he's all right now. So he had that song Basketball, right? We're playing basketball. Anyway, horrible singing throughout this video. So love Curtis Blow. And I had the chance to meet him and his wife. And I had bought the album with the single Basketball on it before I met him because I knew I was going to meet him. And, okay, so I'm going to show it to you, but I'm going to cover my name. So I'm covering up the Curtis part. Go this way. Okay. This is Curtis Blow, but he doesn't have the abs like that anymore. And it says, love ya and thanks from Curtis Blow. So, yeah. I know, this is like the most, oh, wow. Look at the back. Hot stuff. That is something. Okay. So, this is the most random collection video ever. I am going to have such a hard time putting that Rod Stewart album back. I don't even want to tell you. I don't think it's been removed from the packaging since it was ever. So, Anyway, then I have some miscellaneous stuff here. Should I go for some more records? Let's go for some more records. Oh, here's a fun one. So, okay. If you have children, avert your eyes when I show the back of this album. So this is Marilyn Monroe. This is a picture disc. It has songs on it like Heat Wave, Lazy, A Fine Romance, all kinds of stuff on here. So this just is Marilyn Monroe, and it's her with a parasol. I just got it because it's gorgeous. It's really, really pretty. Now the back is one of her photos for Playboy, which is also really gorgeous, but there is nudity. So if you have children looking, tell them to look away now. All right, here's the back of the album. Okay, so there's that. You decide which side of the album you like better. It's weird because they put like the hole in her armpit. Okay, let me put this Rod Stewart one on the side so I can remember to fix it without breaking it. Watch, I'm going to end up smashing that record. Okay, so also totally 1980s. This is promotional copy, not for sale. Well, it was for sale where I bought it. Wow, you could smell like the old record smell. The Blues Brothers. Okay, who doesn't love the Blues Brothers? This is Briefcase Full of Blues. Oh, it has Soul Man on it. That's the only one on here that I recognize. Here's the back. Yeah, so this is just an old record that I picked up somewhere. Okay, then another old record that I picked up somewhere. 1980s. Who doesn't love Pat Benatar? This has got Heartbreaker. I Need a Lover. So I don't know. This is just Heartbreaker is the only one that I recognize on here. So yeah, Pat Benatar. Isn't she a lesbian now or something? I don't know. Here it is. Stacey Q, Two of Hearts. I was going to hang this up on my wall because it is so definitively 80s. I so tried to copy this look in the 80s. Not with the hair, but like with the jewelry and the stuff. Didn't we all try to copy Stacey Q? Okay, I have some books. I think I tried selling this book and couldn't sell it. This is Rod Stewart, a visual documentary. Yeah, and so it has scary pictures of him when he was younger, and then, you know, scary pictures of him when he's older. Yeah. So, I'm trying to show that one. There we go. Yeah, so there's that. Okay. Now we have some, I'm trying to keep some rhyme or reason to this. Let's try to stick with records. Okay, so we have more Billy Idol. Okay. This is Whiplash Smile. This has basically, oh no, this has To Be a Lover on it. Oh, and it does have Sweet 16. Don't Need a Gun. So those are the good singles on here. So this is Whiplash Smile. Not one of his best albums, but it's one of the best album covers that he did. So it's like this coppery color and stuff. So, and by the way, I do have a record player, so I can listen to these records. Then this one. This is one of my favorites, and I will not sell this for anything. I paid $22 for this when I first got it. It's super rare. At least I think it is. And it's one of my very, very favorite songs. Well, not one of my very, very favorite songs. One of my very, very favorite pieces of memorabilia and vinyl. And that is U2. And this is the single for Lemon. And this is the remixes. Lemon. If you remember that song. Anyway. But the thing is, the thing that makes this super wonderful, other than that it has the Technicolor lemons on it, is that it's on limited edition yellow vinyl. It's on lemon vinyl and it says U2 Lemon. It's so cool. Does anybody else think this is cool? I think it's cool. Okay. And also, this is also amazing. Okay, this is one of my favorite singles too, and it's by a group called Blur. And it's the single for Boys and Girls, or Girls and Boys, Girls and Boys. And the album cover is really great. It's from the album Park Life, which is an awesome album, and it has two racing dogs on it. I used to have the poster, And I don't have the poster anymore because it got like lost over time. But anyway, this is on neon yellow / neon orange. This is more orangey. It's hard to see on camera. Neon orange vinyl. Okay. So then I have, oh, I think I have more concert programs and more stuff in here that I want to get to before all this miscellaneous stuff. It's falling everywhere. So I had this. I got this at another concert. I don't know where I got this. This is Britney Spears on Live Tonight. It's like a program. It's not a program. It's a free booklet that they give you when you go to concerts and stuff. I forget what concert I got this at. But I kept it because all things Britney end up going up in value pretty much. Oh, here's another Crystal Gale signature. Then I have this. I don't know where the packaging for this went. This is Kate Bush, Rubber Band Girl. I really like this single. The other good, it's from the Red Shoes album, and the other good single on that album is Eat the Music, which I actually ended up liking better than Rubber Band Girl, but I don't remember them having a single for Eat the Music that was on a picture disc. Anyway, if it did, it would probably have fruit on it, because the video was her just walking through like fruit and stuff. Anyway, so Kate Bush, Rubber Band Girl. This is the back. It doesn't really have an interesting back. And this is the cardboard thing that went in it. It's just like the album. I really need to put that in a plastic thing because I don't know where that is. Okay, so back to music programs. Oh, I had to go see this band. I saw them years and years ago. I don't even remember when this tour was. Such a good tour. Duran Duran. Okay, this is a Pop Trash tour. And they did all their old songs. They did Hungry Like the Wolf. They did Ordinary World. All great stuff. Love Duran Duran. Right? What do they say? The band's so nice they named it twice. With Simon LeBouf and who else is in there? Yeah, there's Simon LeBouf. So, anyway. I forget what the other guys' names in here were. Who are the other guys in Duran Duran? I'm so blanking. Yeah, I'm so blanking. I don't even know. What's this guy's name? I forget what this guy's name is. I'm so bad. I'm getting so old. Anyway. Oh, not Simon LeBouf. Simon Le Bon. What am I? Oh my God. I got Shia LaBeouf and Simon Le Bon confused. Where is my mind? Oh, okay. Sorry. Simon Le Bon. Anyway. This is Rod Stewart concert program. This is, it says All Rod All Night. That sounds like a porno. Yeah. So, yeah, he was a little bit older here. I don't know what album this was for. Okay, so yeah, we went to see him. My mother's a big Rod Stewart fan. Okay. Going back to Broadway show programs, we're getting long here. I'm trying to cut this video at 30 minutes. The Addams Family. This was such a good show. I don't even remember what it was about. It was about like Wednesday Addams, like a coming of age story where she tries to, you know, separate herself from her family so she's not considered as weird. Something like that. But anyway, the good thing about it is it had, what's his name? From the Birdcage. I'm so blanking now. Okay. It has, it had in it the B.B. Newirth and the other guy from the Birdcage. What the hell is his name? Robin Williams, and it's going to come to me. Nathan Lane. B.B. Newirth and Nathan Lane. Oh my God, I'm just like getting senile. Yeah, so this is such a cute picture. Yeah, and they play Gomez and Morticia Addams. It's really cute. Okay. as you can see, everywhere that I go, I have to get a program or some kind. Phantom of the Opera program. They have like an insert in there because I guess like they change actors and stuff from when the book was first done. Like I don't get it. Somebody who loves Phantom of the Opera, tell me what it is. Like I totally do not get it. Oh, it has a fold out. Oh, look. For you guys who are fans, look, it has this giant fold out thing. Okay, I'm trying to show it. Not doing too good. All right. Yeah, so it's pretty and stuff, but I just didn't like any of the songs except for that one, the one where they're in the boat, the one that sounds like it's to that techno-y music. Anyway, so moving on. This show I really loved, and this had what's his name? Kelsey Grammer. Kelsey Grammer played the straight guy in this, and this is La Cage aux Folles. So if you've ever watched the Birdcage, that's what this is. And trying to get it close up. Can you see? That's Kelsey Grammer and some other actor. I don't know who that guy is. But he was so great. I love Kelsey Grammer. I loved him in Frasier. The other actor's name, I don't know. Doesn't say. Does it say? It must say. Douglas Hodge was the name of the other actor. So, sorry if I'm taking so long. Okay, so now I have like totally miscellaneous, super random. Okay, so I'm going to go through this fast. Musician magazine with U2 on the front. I probably tried to sell this and was unsuccessful. This is a... Okay, I don't know how many of you guys have watched this movie. It's one of my favorites. French Kiss with Kevin Kline and Meg Ryan. This is sort of like a promo pack for the movie. It just tells, it has like some information about the movie and the cast, and then it has like these, I'll show you. It has like these black and white, okay, so it says French Kiss, and it has like these black and white photos from the movie. So yeah, I think I tried to sell this and couldn't too. And it says for promotional only, not for sale. Anyway, but I think I bought it on eBay. Then I have, you can tell how old this is. This is actually from April 1993. Movie Line with Johnny Depp. Okay. I don't know where he is in this. Do they still even publish Movie Line magazine? I don't even know. And the title is Johnny Depp lets down his hair. Okay. Yeah. So I don't even know. Somebody tell me, do they still publish Movie Line? How am I doing on time? Oh, I gotta move on. Okay, so I have this book on Marilyn Manson. Like I said, I used to be a fan. Some of the pictures are really, you know, they're disturbing. They're like Marilyn Manson, you know, being Marilyn Manson. So there's that. Then I have this Rolling Stone magazine, which is a little bit scarred because I took the label off. This is with Christina Aguilera on it. I'm not a huge fan of hers, but I thought the magazine might be worth something someday, so I held on to it. This, I don't know why I'm holding on to it. It's got writing on it. I got it from the library. I don't know if this would ever be worth anything. It's from December 31st, 1990, and it's Time Magazine, the Best of 90 with Bart Simpson on it. And as you can see, it's got some damage to it. And then finally, also not a huge fan, but kept this because thought it might be worth something. From September 2001, this is Allure Magazine with Mariah Carey on it. So that concludes all of the music memorabilia that is not Depeche Mode, White Stripes, or Beastie Boys. So if you are a fan of those three groups, make sure you stay tuned for my next videos in this series, each one devoted to one of those three groups. So I hope you enjoyed. Remember to comment, rate, subscribe, and I will see you guys soon. Until next time, goodbye everyone out there in YouTube land.